Hey everyone, welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, how you doing?
We have a lot of friends today. It's great.
Yeah, it's a special day today.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Hi.
Hi there. Who's saying hi? So we have a special day today, guys. While we're waiting for some other people to kind of come in, if you want to type in the chat,
We have Josh, Helen, Danny,
we got a lot of people.
Patricia,
Come say
Berlin.
hi. So if you want to type in the chat, who's
Zoe.
your favorite superhero and why? Who is your favorite superhero and why? In the chat. I want to see what you guys say.
Wonder Woman is a new one.
Their favorite superhero.
Deadpool.
The flaming rainbow. Who's that? I gotta look that up now, Danny. When he's invented. He's not even invented yet. The Bale Batman. Yeah, you have to like specify which Batman. World War I flying ace. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. You know, a lot of people didn't like Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. It didn't really bother me that much, but a lot of people didn't like him as Spider-Man.
In hindsight, I don't like it as much, but in like pre-high
When you were like growing up and watching it, you were like, yeah.
Exactly.
Rogue. Yeah, I always liked Rogue too. Cool. We got some more people.
Hi.
Hey, everybody. All right. So
Hello.
I get started. We got a lot of people. That's great. So welcome to the New York State International Film Festival here here everywhere right now, but usually in Albany when we're here live. I'm Sunny Edelman. I'm president of Uplift. I've been doing the Q&As through the week and also doing all of the events and programs. So welcome if I haven't met you yet. And of course, this is Nico Altikin,
Hi, guys. I'm
who
the.
is the director
Yes,
of the
Nico.
festival. Yeah. So he's going to be, of course,
Then I have the awards.
giving some awards later. I'm so excited to see who won. Such an exciting time. Okay, so since there's some people we haven't met yet, I'm going to just kind of go through and have you guys introduce yourselves again and talk about the project that you're connected to in this film festival. Because the films are still active right now, so you still have another day, Nico? One more day?
Yes. Yes. One more day.
A film if you haven't checked them all out yet. So let's take a look and see where we want to start here. Maybe I'll go down the list. We got a lot of people today. Okay, Daniel Masaari, and I probably just killed your name. Sorry.
Hey, how's it going?
How do you say your last name?
I mean, I kind of preferred your pronunciation of
You
it.
did?
Mashari.
I made it fancy, right?
It's much more interesting.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Daniel is the 2017 Best Comedy winner?
Drama.
Drama's a drama?
Nico, it's so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
The films are
Awesome.
awesome this year.
Yeah, you made another great movie, so I'm glad to have you here again.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Jackson, my cinematographer, and one of my producers for my films, Clayton, is here too. So they just wanted to join and.
How's it going, everyone? Happy to be here.
Hey.
Happy to be here too.
Hey, hello, everyone.
All over the
Thanks for the
world.
warm welcome.
Nice. So what film are you attached to, Daniel?
Driven Wild, it's called. The screenwriter Vincent couldn't make it because he's in France time, so it's a little too late for him.
Yeah, it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I guess Clayton and Josh were in the film.
So Jackson was a cinematographer, and Clayton is one of my ongoing producers, and he was part of the. He read the script and gave some feedback on the edit.
Hands-on producer. I like it.
Yeah, and he's currently he's at Penn State right now, so you made some time for us, Clayton. Thank you. And Jackson, you made some time for us too, so I appreciate you guys supporting the film.
I got you. It's a pleasure. Yeah, it's a great film. Excited to be a part of it, and the final product was really fun and interesting. So, thank you, Daniel and Jackson. Incredible as always.
Yeah, the films this year have been really awesome. I really enjoyed watching them.
Okay, maybe you'll get to meet some of the people today who made them if you haven't met them yet, Daniel.
Yeah, and Video Visions, I just want to go there now. I'm based in Binghamton at the moment, and I looked it up. I'm like, oh, maybe I'd go for a 3-hour trip to that video store.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Eric is here
love
too.
that film. Did you shoot that on VHS?
No, we hope to release it on VHS to the store, actually.
Actually, Eric, since we just kind of had a good little flow right into your film, why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, hi. I'm Eric Green. I'm the director of Video Visions. It's a short documentary about the store Video Visions, which is located in Chatham, New York. And it's I'm based in Boston, and I reconnected with some friends of mine that we all worked together at a video store between 1995 and 2001. And we reconnected, and we had heard so many things about this store in Chatham. We had never been there before, but we were just fascinated, intrigued by it. So we reached out to the owner, Steve Campbell, and he was a really nice guy, and invited us there. So we went there, and we were discovering it. We were discovering it as we were making it, and the documentary is kind of a celebration of this store where people think of a brick and mortar video store in 2020 is such an anomaly, but he's a guy who, he started the store in '84, and he just has a love and appreciation for film, and he wants his collection to be accessible to everyone. So it's really a special place, and we're thrilled to be a part of the festival, New York State and everything, especially something that's based in Chatham. So thank you so much, Daniel, for for the kind words and for having us be a part of the festival.
Well, I absolutely loved it, and I'm actually from the Boston area. So but no, that was so great, and I just wanted to go in there, and it feels like time doesn't really pass there. So
yeah, their shelves are Blu-ray, DVD, VHS, and even the cool posters and standees. Some of them are from decades ago, and but he just they have the message. For those who haven't seen it, the message at the end of the film is we can have a conversation about the convenience of streaming and the convenience of of quality. We can have a conversation about quality and everything, but the fact is the store has more movies in its store than all of these streaming titles combined have. So it's really an access to film history is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. So let's hear Razid. Hi, Razid.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
So I have my team, some of them, Ulad Zimir, you can call him Vladimir too. So Uladzimi is DP. I see Ivy Payne. She's costume designer. And Lukas Schusler from Germany. He's attending from Germany, music. And Lucas Ariel is from Spain, sound designer. And Melissa Mary, she is a special effect makeup artist. My film name Kadish, you know, so it's a periodic film. It tells a story of a young Ashkenazim, which is an Eastern European Jew, who attempts to visit his mother's grave on her anniversary of death during the Holocaust. It's a 14-minute film, 14 minute 28 second, and so we work hard to make it possible. And I'm glad that my team has joined to this Q&A or whatever today's event. And film got good response from other festivals too. It has been shown in 43rd Asian American Film Festival, Woods Hole Film Festival, and some other like around 24. So we are glad that you have chosen our project and arranged this beautiful virtual meeting. Thank you, Sunny. And if you have any question, you can ask me and ask my team. They will respond to you.
Thank you. Where did you film this, Razid?
We shot entire film in upstate New York.
Yay!
We love New York.
Thank you.
And I had alternative locations in Philadelphia. So we scouted locations maybe 4 months, you know. The pre-production we shot the film in January, some sense in February. And we started back in 2018, June, the pre-production. I had planned to shot the entire film in New York. So one scene was shot in New Jersey only. Other than the whole film was shot in North Country and, you know, upstate New York in various places.
That's great. That's really great. Well, I'm glad to have you here, and I'm glad we have your film to watch. So it was about the Holocaust?
It's the Holocaust in the backdrop is not mainly on the Holocaust. We see an event. So it's about human spirit, like how a man is risking his life to do something for a bond we don't see, you know.
Yeah.
Is virtual, that drives us to do any impossible thing. So so the event was set in Poland, Miyako, Lesser Poland, South Poland, and the film is shot in Yiddish, main language, German, and some lines in Polish. Yeah.
That's great. I just I had to ask because my family's heritage, they fled Poland during the Holocaust.
Oh.
America. So it's kind of a touching subject. I have to finish that now.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we got some feedback, like a Holocaust survivor, her name I forgot, I'm sorry. It was like a few months ago, and she is 94 years old.
Wow.
And I had an in-person actually screening before COVID. So she was there. And after the screening, she came to me and she said her family and her sister, she was like 10 years old maybe. She got a twin sister who was shot back in Nazi occupied France. So the first day when Nazi had occupied France, they were escaping, and the last train they got, and they hopped the train, but her sister was shot. So she kissed my cheek, and she said, I reminded her about only this role. twins that I have, Rabbi's daughter, Rabina with in Yiddish. Also, like I'm saying the Asian American Film Festival, they were asking me if I had a chance to show this film to someone else, who would be that? So I answered that it could be Eva Kor. She died when we finished the post-production of this film. I spoke to the presenter of this film, International Human Rights Commission's ambassador, and he said he will arrange, but she was already dead. And these two characters, the twins, actually, I was very inspired by her, because she and her twin sister, they were experimented in Auschwitz camp by Dr.
Yeah, that was a really big thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really glad. I see, we really work hard. We shot whole film during the winter, and it was so cold in upstate New York, and we had limited budget and resources, like as any like other indie filmmakers.
Yeah.
And we had a very limited people, small team. So I mean, this is the first time my crew has joined, like all together. All other film festivals that we had been going through, I was only, because they gave me only one option. I have to, participate on the Q&A. So I was talking about them. They didn't hear, but I'm saying they are present here. Ulad is my long-time friend. We made a couple of projects together. Ivy, we found her in this project. She has 2 kids, and she gave a lot of time for this project. And Lucas, musician, he is also my friend, but this is his first film as a music scorer in this film, and he put a lot of his time. And Lucas Ariel, who is sound designer, I got him through a reliable friend and a mutual friend, and he did amazing work in this. If you see the film, you will understand the quality of sound that he. So Melissa from New Jersey, and she did also amazing job in special effect. So I really thank them through you.
Yeah. Well, hello team. Yes, thank you. And team, if you guys want to leave in the chat your name and your profession, because I'm sure there's a lot of filmmakers that are looking for really, really great, makeup artists and editors and whatever else crew that they can reach out to. So just jot it right in the chat, and I'll make a copy and send it out to you guys.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So have that resource.
My team has they are really outstanding. So if you guys have any project, you need anybody else, you can contact them anytime. Also, other than directing and writing my projects, I do production design, so do not forget me as well. Give me a job as well. We also run a nonprofit, which is approved nonprofit 501c3, Image Maker Films. So for any support or whatever discussion, you can reach out to us, and Sunny has the contact.
Your team is all like international. Are you guys like based in Philadelphia?
No, we are based in New York.
New York?
Yeah.
All the film crews in New York, they're all like from Poland.
Yeah,
Germany.
Lucas Schusler, music, and Lucas Ariel, they live in Europe. So Lucas Schusler, he lives in Germany. He's from German, and Lucas Ariel from Spain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How did you get to know them?
Well, music, Lucas, he is my friend. Like, I have a mutual friend there, who so I got to know him through him. Like, my childhood friend, he lives in Germany, and they are friends. And Lucas Ariel music, he is also one of my senior colleagues' friend. They have been working together for past 20 years. So yeah, that's how we made up the team.
That's great. I like it. All international. So you guys create a great movie.
And
it's very good quality.
Melissa, special makeup artist.
Mhm.
I found her through another friend as well, Adela, who lives in Philadelphia. So that's how we made up. I mean, when we make films, we want like you can audition a cast, right? But you have to know it's not like that how talented you are. When I have limited budget, I want some reliable people who would be actually taking this project as their own, just not for money, you know. So my team like this, and I'm really thankful.
Yeah, with the limited budget, like you guys created a really nice movie.
Otherwise, it was impossible to make. You know, it's a periodic piece. The costume, props, location. Even we modified the window and everything. You did the first scene. You see, the broken, the burned down building. You know, we had to work there too. I was working mostly, you know, with a friend. I was making trips to upstate New York, and I had privilege from all these people. They gave me access to their property. You know, so. Yeah, that was amazing.
Great job, brother.
Okay, so we'll talk to Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Good to see you again.
Hey. Good to see you.
I like that mic. It's a nice mic.
It makes the sound quality better. It hides my face, which could be a good thing. So I and Patty Damon down there on my screen, there she is, are here repping Waimea. It's good to see Eric Green. I think I made a short film with Eric Green, God, I don't know, 15 years ago.
Peeps.
Peeps, yes, every Easter, or you can check it out on YouTube, Peeps. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Waimea, Patty and I are a very, very loving couple going through some problems. And the challenge in shooting that film, John Mastriano was here. I don't know where he went. He was our cinematographer. And Steve Harold, who's in Adak Island, Alaska, and doesn't have any Wi-Fi, so he can't be on the call right now, was the writer-director, along with his writing partner, James Palmer. And the challenge for this film was that we pretty much shot it in one room, and the room was not very big. So if anybody has seen the film, it's pretty much a live-action Tom and Jerry, and fitting the cast and crew and props in this one room that, you know, there's a doorway that was constructed. It was just Steve, the director's friend's, Steve's house. And so we were pretty much just shooting in his kitchen. And I would embarrass Steve if he was here by saying that it's the most technologically and technically challenging shoot I've ever been on. And I did a De Niro movie that was way less complicated. So hats off to the crew for being able to figure this out, and just Steve's vision. He's really, really excellent at storyboarding. And so like the apartment door was just a different door in the house that we were able to steal a shot from and make it look like I thought a very legitimate looking apartment door. The exteriors were shot at a different location, but I think that they matched seamlessly. We shot at an actual funeral home, although we didn't. We mainly just used that for the sign. And the mayor of that town, I can't remember the name of the town in New Jersey. Do you remember, Patty? In any case, when Steve was arranging to shoot at the funeral home, they said, "Oh, yeah, just go talk to the mayor who owns the funeral home." And so he went and talked to this guy, and he just assumed that everyone was calling him the mayor because, you know, the family owns a funeral home. It's a long-standing business. But he was legitimately the mayor of this town in New Jersey. So when the cops came by, because New Jersey, you don't really need permits, but the cops like to make sure that you're not killing yourself or just playing around on the front steps of the funeral home. You know, we just set up, you know, the mayor said that we could shoot here. Oh yeah, okay.
That's a good story. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you. Thanks for having us again. Good to be here.
Our pleasure. And thanks, Patricia. All right, Miss Kerr. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I had the pleasure of doing the practical special effects for Kaddish, and working with Razid, and I had a fantastic time on set. It was very cold, as he had mentioned, which presented its own challenges in filmmaking, but we pushed through it, and we had a really great time.
Thank you. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm so impressed that he's got the whole team here.
Yeah.
That's really nice. You can tell that you guys must have really been close and that this bonded you guys, and that you're going to stand behind each other.
Yeah, we had to huddle for warmth at one point. So you learn to like your filmmakers pretty quick there.
Okay, Miss Ivy, I know you also were in the same team. How was your experience?
It was great. I nearly got my toes cut off because it was so cold.
Where were you guys? Were you in Buffalo? Where were you guys?
It was dead winter, and initially we weren't supposed to shoot in dead winter. I think it was supposed to be in the fall, right, Rizzi?
Yeah, in Sarogata, we shot Sarogata and Buskirk.
I mean, we had the toe warmers, the body warmers, the hand warmers. I had Sorels on. I mean, you would think I'd be prepared because I'm a costume designer, but it was just those toes were about to get cut off, and I literally cried because I really thought it was gonna get cut off.
Oh, no.
But it was great. It was a great experience.
And you kept all your toes.
Yes.
Toes survived.
Yes.
Thanks, Ivy.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Let's see, who is Lucas in Germany. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm also part of the Kaddish team. And normally I'm not a film music maker guy. I'm just a normal singer-songwriter. But I'm very happy to be part of that festival. It's my first film music and the first festival. And yeah, Rashid gave me the opportunity to do that, and I really enjoyed it.
Congratulations. Welcome to the film world.
Yeah, thank you.
Sheshwan, am I saying it right? Sheshwan Kim? Mr. Kim?
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm living in Korea, Jeju Island. Thank you. Thank you for your hospitality. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Which film did you work on? What's the name of your film?
My film title, Each Look Sunshine. Each Look Sunshine.
Looks like sunshine.
Nice. Well, thank you. It's great to have you here from Korea. That's excellent.
I'm just curious, what time is it in Korea now?
Oh, I don't understand.
Oh, what time is it in Korea?
Yeah. Morning, 8:30.
8:30. Well, thanks for waking up early to join us.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
It's 1:30 in the morning for Lucas, right?
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
Lucas.
And I have to work tomorrow, but
Oh no.
Is it like 2 in the morning?
You are dedicated.
It's 2 in the morning, but thankfully I have a software developer job where I can wake up at 10 and it's no problem. So.
Oh wow.
What city are you in Germany?
Saarbrücken. I don't know if you.
What is it close to, like München?
It's close to France, and
it's closer to France. I mean, like what big city? Like I went to Germany like years ago. I've been in like
near big city. I would say Stuttgart.
Stuttgart, okay. No, I didn't go there, but I attended Detmold Film Festival in Germany in 2009, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a long time ago.
We also have a big festival here in Saarbrücken, which is called Max Ophüls Festival, where a lot of indie films are also shown.
Yeah, my film was shown in the Detmold Film Festival like 10 years ago. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was like.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I grew up in Berlin, Germany. I was born and raised there. So.
And Danny's a
Oh,
musician.
there
Danny's
you
a
go.
musician too. You guys have a lot in common.
Have a lot in common.
Lucas and I can converse in German and leave the rest of you out if we want to.
Oh.
And also, Danny, also in music.
That's true. We have a lot in common.
We can sing some German songs together.
I was just listening to a lot of Schubert just before I went on with this, so I'm in a mood.
Okay, let's see who we have. Oh, Miss. Oh, who was that? Miss Diana. How are you, Diana?
Oh, sorry. Hi, how are you?
Good.
So I'm here with our Dreamers team. Co-directed it with Virgie, who also starred and wrote it. And I thought one of our cast members was here too.
Yeah, Lyndon's here.
Lyndon's there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to scroll past to see her. So we're honored to be a part of the festival. Thank you.
Thanks, Diana. See who we have. Helen.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
Helen.
I'm Helen. I think my director is here too, actually, but I was the lead actor in The Time in Between the Seconds. Yes, Mark is here. So I'll let him talk about it. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm just really happy to be here. Thanks so much for having us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming. Where's Mark?
Hey, I'm right here.
Hi, Mark.
My connection and my mic has been acting up, so if I cut out, just toss it right back to Helen for me.
Okay.
But if I sound okay, then so our film is called The Time in Between the Seconds. It starts off with a young woman who's in the midst of a convenience store robbery, and she puts herself in between the gunman and her boyfriend, and the story is told in a reverse chronology, so you kind of learn slowly why she ended up doing that. 25 minutes long, so it's a long short. I promised myself I wouldn't make a long short again, and I ended up making one longer than the last one. So.
And then pretty soon you'll be making a feature film. It just goes that way.
Yeah.
And will you learn, Mark? I'm just kidding.
Mark, have you ever done feature film at all?
Yeah, my first film was a feature film, 2015. It's called Before the Snow. So that was 83 minutes.
So you start with the feature film?
Yeah, I went backwards.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, we shot it over 18 days in Central Jersey at a friend's house.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
Can I give a shout out to Kevin?
Yeah.
I saw Kevin's last film, The Umbrella Salesman, and I loved it. Kevin, I saw that we were at Trenton together, and then I just love your new one even better. So you guys are on a roll. Congratulations.
Yeah, Kevin. I mean, if you guys don't know, you can check out Kevin. He's got a pretty long resume. He's a pretty good actor, and he's been working for a long time. Not only that, but he also does voiceover. So if you need any voiceover work, Gary still do voiceover, Kevin?
Oh yeah. Well, thank you very much, Mark. And on behalf of Steve, I will say thank you because this is all his baby. I'm just lucky enough that he calls me up when he needs somebody to abuse.
Well, with Kevin with that mic, I'm not surprised that he does.
I know. I was going to say voiceover mic.
You know, I was like, I got to up my game here.
I think Helen sounded pretty awesome. I don't know what kind of mic she's using, but.
Thank you very much.
Helen is also a voice actress. She's like the voice of Annie's. Ellen, you want to tell them about that stuff?
Yeah, I'm a voice actor too. I've been doing audiobooks from home lately, and yeah, I'm the voice of Annie's mac and cheese. So yeah,
that's so cool.
Maybe one day we'll end up doing something together, Kevin.
Well, and you
the
guys
nature of
talking
voiceover,
about,
probably not. We'll be in the same commercial, but we'll never see each other.
Well, I hope we get to do that at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our Lyndon has an amazing voice as well. So she's on mute right now, but amazing.
We'll have to talk to her soon. She's coming up. Let's talk to Josh. Hi, Josh. It's good to see you again.
Me, Josh? Okay.
Josh.
Yes, I'm Josh. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I did the film Compost. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was, you know, it was a fun passion project. Came up with the story a long time ago and just tweaked it for a long time and finally made it. It was a little complicated because we needed to film in summer and in winter, so it took a long time in coming. And then I guess the most interesting story from that is that in the winter scene, I realized after we had shot, as the location we were shooting was like an hour away, and I had to like coordinate with the people who own the house and the actor, and so we really only had one night for the whole, or 2 nights for the whole thing, one in summer and one in winter. And I realized that I needed another shot of like a close-up of the feet in the snow at the one point, and it was winter had already passed. It was spring and there wasn't snow anymore. So I was able to actually film myself at this like outdoor skating area where they like shovel the snow off of the ice rink, and it looks like it's not like legit snow, but it looks like snow. And so the shot with the feet there was actually my own feet. So I'm a star too. But so yeah, it was a really fun film. It's the first one I've really entered in any film festivals, and I'm super honored to be here with all of you because I watched a bunch of the shorts and I'm just like blown away, and yeah, really honored to be in the festival with each of you. So yeah.
Josh, I have a question. So you say you had to wait for like summer and winter time. So
yeah.
Like, did you check the like forecast to have the winter shots? Like when the like snow?
Yeah, I was going with the forecast. I was going with the when there was going to be a moon, and ended up shooting moon shots separately too. But yeah, I had to. It was a lot to play by ear because like, yeah, because obviously really low budget. Most people were either being paid not that much or volunteering, yeah. And so.
And you shoot in Schenectady?
It was, so I live in Schenectady, but it was shot in, oh gosh, I can't even remember where. It was these one friends of friends who lived like an hour away.
Like still upstate New York?
Yeah, still upstate New York. Yeah, the middle of nowhere, upstate New York.
That's great. I was just wondering, like, how did you guys like communicate with the like, hey, it's snowing, take the camera, let's go, we're going?
Well, thankfully, I didn't need it to actually be snowing. I just need there to be snow on the ground.
On the ground,
so
yeah.
I think we just had a couple dates, like a rain date or snow date or something if it was like weather was too bad. But most of winter there's snow on the ground. So
yeah, especially upstate New York. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very snowy.
But
so
how long did you guys wait for the snow? After like
what?
you did. So your first scene was like no snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Then how long you had to wait?
So that scene I think was in October of 2019, and then the snow scene, or oh no, that was it may have been spring. No, I think it was fall of 2019, and then the snow scenes were in January or February. So it really wasn't too bad. It was just a few months until the snow came. But
I actually worked on casting for 2 Hallmark Christmas specials, which was like a Vermont Christmas and Christmas camp that filmed up in upstate New York. They filmed in May, and they came with the crew that winterized like the whole town. It was amazing.
Oh, that seems
happens, when you have money.
Oh yeah, yeah. They could have just waited a couple months, but hey, if you got the money, why not?
But I was shocked. I was like, they're coming in May and they're making a Christmas movie. Okay, with the snow, and they just blew it around. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That just reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Josh. Hey, Jackson. How are you doing? Hi, Jackson.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So
Yeah,
how are you doing? How was your experience?
Working on Driven Wild? It was great. Sorry, I was thought we were. I thought we had moved on from Driven Wild, but happy to be
Oh,
back.
no. I kind of wanted to talk to everybody and give everyone a chance. So,
Yeah.
well, I'll just
Yeah,
talk.
no doubt. No doubt. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for hosting this. This is wonderful to finally to be connecting with other filmmakers. I thought that was going to be another year until that happened, but here we are. Yeah, Driven Wild was a great experience. It was challenging in a lot of ways, as you know, indie shorts are. Budget, weather conditions, day exteriors are really difficult. So I was the DP for Driven Wild, as I said earlier. But yeah, I mean, day exteriors are the hardest thing to shoot as a DP, just because you have so little control over the environment. And so it rained. Daniel, you probably remember this. It poured rain on the first day, and we were trying to keep the weather consistent. It was the DP's nightmare is showing up and it's partly cloudy because you have to make the decision whether you're going to shoot in the sun or not. And so I think we chose to shoot when it was cloudy, and then the sun started coming out at the end of the day, and then it rained. And so it was just a lot of waiting around. We had to come back the next day. Anyway, not that interesting, but just, it was challenging physically. Everything was handheld. Our crew was like 2 people. One of them was, I think, a student, and so anyway, but it was a really great experience. Wonderful working with Pete Morris and Greg Kearns, who are incredibly talented actors. Pete is off to California to make it big as an actor. And Greg is also in upstate New York, and we're hoping to shoot a film, me, him, and Daniel this November. So still working on stuff slowly in the COVID times. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just kind of talking, but did you have any specific questions about it?
Good.
Yeah.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Jackson.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Okay, let's see. We talked to Eric already. Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi there. Hi, I'm Jasmine Dream Wagner. I'm here with my short experimental film, 5 Elizabeths. This is my first time having a film shown in a film festival, so I'm really honored to be here. I'm a multimedia artist working, I've worked with video and performance before, but this is the first time that I've actually completed a short film. The film is based on a legend that's been passed down through my family. My grandfather's grandfather emigrated from Norway to Manitoba to join the fur trade. And as the family legend has been passed down, he married 5 women and renamed each of them Elizabeth on their wedding day. And the women have since disappeared from history. So I was thinking of creating an embodied performance in which I meditate on absences. So that's the basis for this film. I filmed it on an island called Fisher's Island through an artist residency there last winter. And so we're talking about working on location. It was very cold. It was probably 30 degrees every day that I filmed. And I filmed every day for 3 weeks and just got on the rocks and moved. And then I worked with 8 musicians at a group residency to create a visual score for the piece. And then we recorded it at the Bard Conservatory of Music. So that's my piece. And I'm really thrilled to be here. So thanks for this.
Thanks, Jasmine. Yeah, I love the story of your film and how you put it together. It just, how it's so personal, I really like hearing about it.
Thank you.
Let's see, Berlin. I haven't met Berlin yet. Hi, Berlin.
Hi, Sunny. Hey, everybody. I'm Berlin. I am the writer. Can you hear me okay? First time spoken into this. Okay, cool. So I'm in Australia at the moment, but we film Complete Reality, CR Complete Reality in Vancouver, Canada. It's a sci-fi action film about a CR chip that you put on, and you can create an identical body of yourself and free you from any disabilities. And it was inspired by a real life story where a young boy in Canada, he recently died. A young boy that suffered from EB, epidermolysis bullosa. It's a rare skin condition, and they call them butterfly children. And you're born with this condition where you're very fragile, and just a slight bump, slight push, even brushing your teeth is extremely painful for people with EB, with epidermolysis bullosa. And in this story, in complete reality, the main character, he suffers from that, and he creates a chip, a CR chip that that replicates his body so that he's free from limitations. And then it goes in a different direction where he uses it for his own gain, and starts fighting with like all these people in really cool action sequences. Yeah, so that's the story.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Carolyn, I have a question. Like, how hard is it shoot action scenes? Like, I'm a filmmaker, but I haven't seen like shoot any like action scenes. Is it like hard? Like, do they need to do training before?
So yeah, all the action. It's very much thanks to you know, our director Stanton Chong, and he's been filming action for maybe 7-8 years now. He started off doing it. I wish he could be with us today, but he's at work at the moment. He's in Vancouver, so he sends his apologies. He's working on Supergirl, if you know the TV show.
Yeah,
where
great writing
he
on that.
films.
Yeah.
He films all the action on Supergirl, and previously he's worked with Jackie Chan in filming a lot of the stunts when Jackie Chan had a film in Sydney. And yeah, so I wish I could say more. It just, from the way when I watch how he does it, it's pretty intense, pretty incredible the way he does it. He operates very much like he's very handheld. He just goes in, and it's to me it looks like it just films from different angles, and then he'll just cut it up later. But he's already imagining the way it looks when he's filming, and he says that one of his secrets when he films action is he thinks of the music already. He's already hearing the beats, the rhythm, and then as he's filming with the stunt performers, no one can hear what's in his head, but he's already hearing the music.
So it's almost like a dance, like he's like it's like, you know, it's like, you know, he's making a dance of it.
Oh, so yeah, so filming action is like dance. Yeah, it's because it's choreographed. Yeah, for sure. They rehearse. They make sure exactly where everything lands, where the punches are thrown, where the kicks are you know, being taken.
Did anybody get hurt?
There's a lot of pads and everything. And then all of the stunt performers, we were lucky to have them. They're quite professional in that they're already working in different films and TV shows, and they just came on board to offer their time for fun, really. But yeah, it's filming action is very much dance.
Great, thank you for all answering.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us from Australia.
Very honored that our film could screen with such wonderful filmmakers here. So
Hey, how are they doing over there? Did they recover from all the fires?
yeah, that feels like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like around summertime for us, around January, December. Yeah, there's a lot of like still a lot of recovery to go, but you know, that's like since COVID, that's been like
You know,
yeah,
that's old
main
news,
issue
right?
here
Old
now. Yeah,
news.
we've kind of, yeah, all the Australians kind of have forgotten about the fires. But yeah, thanks for asking.
Okay, let's see who I haven't talked to yet. Virgie. Is that right?
Hello, it's
Hi.
Virgie.
Okay, Virgie, sorry. How
Hi. So I'm the writer and director, as Diana said earlier, of Dreamer. She was my co-director. We have Lyndon on here, who is also a lead actress on the film. and Dreamers, basically just about a DACA recipient who comes back to the United States from a medical volunteer mission that she was on, and gets stopped or caught at the border from a glitch in the system, so to speak. So the film was inspired loosely about my mom's own immigration story, but with I live in Los Angeles, so with everything that was going on at the border between here and Arizona and Texas, that really just made me want to tell the story more of all these DACA recipients that are currently here who are living in limbo at the time, at this moment in time, actually. So we shot it in about a 12-hour day. We were on one location. We didn't go outside. Luckily, I found a location that had a few different sets. So we were able to move around easy and move the camera around easy without having to deal with any kind of weather issues or anything. 80% of our crew was female. Nothing against the dudes, but we were pretty excited. We were pretty excited about that. Diana, also, I'm going to kind of pass it over to her, because if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have let the reins go, and she would really be my second set of eyes. But she led that for us for a while.
Yeah, it was very, because I've been producing for a while here in Los Angeles, in New York, in DC, and also in New Orleans. And again, nothing against, the guys, but I feel like we women know how to do a lot with very little. It's just like everybody got in, there was no ego. It's like if a toilet needed to get cleaned, it got cleaned. You just do what you have to do and tell the story. And I myself am an immigrant as well. I came to this country as a child of 3, 4. And so the story speaks to so many of us. And even if not us directly, a lot of our parents, and the idea of this professional woman getting caught in this system and having to pay the consequences of that, going from being a doctor to an inmate, it's heartbreaking. So we were just very happy to be able to tell the story. And Virgie brought a lot of heart in it as an actress, as the also the writer, and also my partner. It's like I was happy to support her however she needed me.
Thank you, ladies.
I want to thank you, ladies.
Yeah.
Your film has a lot of meaning. You guys created a great movie, and the opening scene, I love it. I fly a lot. I'm an international too. Then I know that feeling. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to go this border guy. Like,
it's like you can just tell by their face, like, are they
yes,
nice or not?
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wanted to submit specifically to a lot of the New York festivals, so we're excited to be. I'm a native New Yorker, even though I live in Los Angeles. I always say New York is home. So it's really important for me to be a part of like my home-based film festivals for sure.
Yeah. And you talk about that person that you get, and Lyndon nailed that perfectly. Of being that customs agent, you just hope and pray. Even though, like,
oh my God, that is not who I am.
Oh my God, she is here.
I'm not that person.
You just play one on TV. You just play one on TV.
Right.
So, Lyndon, why don't you tell us a little bit about your part?
Well, I'm not an immigrant. I'm a 4th generation native Californian, so I don't have a lot of experience having to go through that system. So that was foreign to my experience. But you know, we all know people who are like that, and I just tried to draw on, you know, Jack Webb from Dragnet, and I just, you know, Virgie wrote a really true to life script, so it was easy to take on that character, and I really appreciated the opportunity, and I loved that it was. The project was women driven. It was so great to be a part of it, and I'm just so happy that it's been submitted and accepted by this festival and other ones, and is receiving recognition. And it's such an important topic, and it is just really. It speaks so much to what's happening now and how so many people are affected by it. So I'm really honored to be a part of it. I'm just sorry I'm on the other end of it. That's no, there has to be a villain, I guess.
Yeah, someone's got to show that side of it.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, just I appreciate everything that Virgie's done and for including me, and thank you to Diana and for this festival. So it's great.
Thank you, Lyndon. Bill, what are you doing over there? Where are you going? Where are you right now? You've been like walking around down there. I don't know where you are.
Okay, so thanks for checking in. You know, I'm embarrassed. Look,
You're not
first
lost,
of all-
right? Are you okay?
No, I'm perfectly fine. Well, my friends would disagree with me, but you know, I'm at the top of a post facility in the West Village, and this is the first time I've been in New York City since I think March, and unfortunately for you all, I really seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I wanted to pay attention as much as I possibly could, but bourbon and beer were calling. So, and I haven't seen these guys for a long time, and we were watching street protests as you were all speaking, so I was checking in and out. My attention span is that of a gnat. I confess I'm guilty as charged. And all I can say is I've really, really, really enjoyed all of these films, and I'm honored and humbled to be part of this deal. So I'm not going to say anything stupid and embarrass myself, which I'm profoundly known for. But I will say, go forth and prosper, all the grasshoppers. And this has been great. This has been great. So
there's some people that haven't, that don't know the film you're connected to. What's your film again, the name?
So, you know, I got divorced a few years ago, and several years ago, and I went to school in San Diego. I'm from New York, but I went back. You know, it was a midlife crisis. I went back to surf, chase blondes, and drink beer, and I'm an established commercial director, but I'm like a hired gun. I only, you know, just do things that people ask me to do, and then I get paid, and then I move on to the next one. And when I got to San Diego, the only gigs that were available were wedding videos, and I can't, you know, to watch people get married, you know, assuming that they'll probably be divorced in 5 to 10 years, it's just annoying. So I don't really want to do that. So in any case, what happened was that I ended up driving for Lyft and Uber, and that was a nightmare, because basically people that I wouldn't let clean my bathroom were sitting in my back seat telling me what to do. And that was just, it was humbling, minor league humbling, but it was more just annoying. And so I finally, you know, when I came out of it, I started, you know, I was so angry. I made this movie about these idiots. And it's really, you know, I've shown it to several Lyft and Uber drivers, and they all just like say, "Oh, that's it, man. Thanks for making this. I got to share this." So, you know, that's what I did. And I'm loosely repped by a production company in Las Vegas. I'm a refugee from 9/11. I witnessed that from 20 blocks away, and I took my young family and we moved to Portland, Oregon, and then we ended up in Las Vegas. I got a steady gig for a healthy 6-figure salary, and then we split, and then we got divorced, and then I'm giving you my life story, and then I went to San Diego, and I was in this situation, so I made this movie, and it was all based on real life experiences, and it was stupid, and I know it doesn't really neatly fit into any category or box. I call it a mockumentary because I had to make it, and it was kind of liberating in the respect that like I said, I've been a hired gun most of my life, and this was a moment when I could say, things are kind of fucked up. Oh, and by the way, did anybody watch The Fly last night? It was like a feature film. The fly on Mike Pence's head was killing me. Anyway, I digress. Not unusual. So I made this movie, and I'm once again honored, humbled, very happy to be here, kind of loaded, in the West Village in Manhattan. That's all I have to say. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right. Thanks, Bill. Be safe down there.
God bless you all.
Danny, let's hear from you. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you.
I know. I went off on a...
Bill's movie is really funny, by the way, if you get a chance to see it. Danny Ashkenazi, I'm the actor, composer, and director of The Telltale Heart, a musicale, which is a musical adaptation of the classic Edgar Allan Poe story about a man who is so disturbed by his roommate's vulture eye, a blind eye, that he stalks him over the course of 8 nights and then murders him when the old man wakes up. And then dismembers his body and puts it under the floorboards. And well, the rest is, well, it's called The Telltale Heart. So maybe that'll give you a clue, but most of you probably have heard of the story and know what happens. And in this case, it's a musical. Pretty much every word of the original story is in the film, and it is either spoken or sung. And there are 3 cellos accompanying me performing the part. And there's also flashbacks in the style of a 1930s, 1920s horror film, very high contrast black and white, alternating with the color representation of the narrator in a space where, let's say, the laws of nature are not applying as one would expect. That's my spiel for tonight.
Thanks, Danny.
I'll take questions next.
Okay, so let's see. I think we touched base on pretty much everybody. Altamir? I think Altamir was working with the big crew, Razid, right?
Yes, I worked with Razid on Kaddish. I was DP and drone pilot, and on some parts, set designer. Whatever I had to do to make it happen. Yeah, it was harsh conditions, but the crew was great, so we did it.
Now, are you in New York?
Yes, in New York City.
In the city, okay. All right, it's nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
Same.
Okay.
We also have Lucas Ariel, a sound designer.
Oh yeah, hi Lucas.
He's a bit quiet. He doesn't talk too much. Yeah. Lucas, can you please speak up?
Hello, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. Well, thank you for bringing us here. And I wanted to say congratulations to everyone, but especially for the Kaddish team, which is the first time I see them. I just only talk to Razid to make the sound work. And well, you before Razid was talking about the cold, and actually that was one of the main points of the sound design. That was how to make this cold atmosphere, no? To make an atmosphere with cold and friendly and menacing, and then so that was also an issue from the point of view of the sound. It was a nice work from the point of view of design, but I have to say that the first time I watched the movie, I was a bit shocked because there are some images, with that are quite shocking, and it was a bit stressing. But well, it was a nice work with all these people.
Yeah, and
So,
I really
thank you.
admire anyone who works in sound design. That's not an easy job. That's
No,
that takes talent, real talent.
any of the jobs are easy if you want to get the highest level, no? But it was easy to work with Razid because I am based in Barcelona, in Spain, and we were having a lot of Skypes and files, going back and forth. So it was a really fluent workflow. So.
Yeah. I love how Razid's team is so international. I love that. They just all came to New York and made it, went back. I love it.
Yeah. I agree.
All right, so Nico, I think we're ready.
We spoke to everybody.
We're ready for the big finale. Did I get everybody? I don't think I missed anybody.
If you miss anybody, just let us know now. Okay. No. Yeah, I don't think so. We spoke to everybody. Okay, I'm very excited right now. Well, I want to thank everyone again who's being participating for this festival again. So I want to start with the best music video. Let me grab this. So this is going to Rock Bottom, the New Zealand, Vision Ting and Ian Swaney. So they're in New Zealand. Unfortunately, they're not here, but we are going to mail this to them. All right, so next one, should we go with the horror movie? Sunny, what do you think?
Yeah, let's do the horror movie.
Okay, Sunny likes horror movies.
I do.
No, I'm kidding, actually, she's scared.
I don't like, actually I don't, I can't watch like the chop 'em up movies. They freak me out too much.
So this movie was really scary, just letting you guys know. So this is going to The Rejected, Onur Doğan from Turkey. So this one's right over here.
Check it out, guys. If you like scary movies, I will not be checking it out.
So we did music video and horror. And let's go with the animations now. The best animation, it's right here, goes to Trap Paul James from New Zealand again.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 2 winners from New Zealand. All right. Let's go with the documentary. We have 2020 best documentary goes to Bill Allward from California. He's right here.
Yeah.
Hi, Bill, you're the winner.
Did you hear that, Bill? I don't know if he's still here.
Is Bill gone?
I think he's gone.
Oh, okay. I hope he will be back. All right, his awards goes over here too. And the next, let's go with the comedy. Comedy goes to Eat the Rainbow, Brian Benson from California. So we have experimental and the drama left. So let's go with the experimental. I love experimental movies for some reason. They're my favorite genre. Like best experimental movie goes to Here You Are, You Here, Masa Gibson and Abby Smith.
Oh, are they here tonight? I know they were here at one of the Q&As.
They were here in the last meeting.
They're really good friends of mine.
Oh, good. You'll have to tell them.
Yeah. Way to go, Masa, in the universe.
Okay, so we have the best drama. This is the last award tonight. It goes to The Time in Between Seconds, Mark Luber from New York.
Nice.
Hey guys. I just want to, I guess I'll thank two people. I want to thank my DP, Dustin Ward, who shot a beautiful film. And then last but certainly not least, our lead actress who's on the call, Helen Laser, who put in a gut-wrenching performance. And I apologize for putting her through it, but I think it paid off.
The tears were worth it. Thank you guys so much. What a wonderful honor.
I want to thank all the filmmakers and congrats all of you guys again being a part of the 2020 New York City International Film Festival. We really hope to see you guys in the future with the new projects.
Nice to meet you guys. And if you ever need any filmmakers in the upstate New York area, upstate women in film, we can help you guys out, so you can reach out. I'm going to put my information in the chat too, so you can have it. And,
awesome.
And that is it. Thank you so much, guys. Keep making movies and hope to see you all again. All right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Very nice to meet
Bye-bye.
you. Bye, Nico.
Bye-bye.